Spicy beats.
Igama ngonwabisa April, born and bred in Motherwell, NU8. So 2020, I dropped the completion album with 15 solid tracks. That was obviously a milestone. You know, I had completed the album and I had called it the completion, and for me it was a brand new start, or rather this was like, okay, you know what, Static, you are heading somewhere. When I dropped the completion, I went on a couple of interviews, and I went on a couple of radio interviews, and I remember also a radio interview with Mhlobo Wenene, with the DJ Sliso, with Konga Labach. For me, I think kwixesha lokuba COVID-19 level 3, having that interview, telephonic interview with Mhlobo, and remember it was my first interview with Mhlobo Wenene. When Sliso hit me up, I was like, wow, I'm doing this. Right, so it's an interview for the completion to speak about Staticflo in general. And with this interview, I remember questions that were asked, mainly GBV, gender-based violence, and obviously the lockdown and launching the album, and you as an artist, those questions that were asked that day, and also about who are you basically, hip-hop as a woman, and also touching on issues of gender-based violence. For me, that was an eye-opener. I'm like, I'm here, I'm doing this, I'm a woman, I'm in hip-hop, but what's next? Do you understand? What's next? We speak about social ills, we speak about everything, and I remember also asking me hardships, I mean, hiccups as well, as a woman in this industry, in general. I remember touching on the fact that as females, we go and record in studios. Obviously, mainly, be male-dominated industry. Your producer is likely to be a male. Do you understand? So you have to go in studio. It's just you and the male doing this and recording. Fortunately for me, I've never had issues where I found myself being beaten up, being raped, or found myself in those difficult situations. However, I know of stories, and I do know of people that were faced with those situations. So those questions that were asked, they strike something for me. But what are you doing, Staticflo? Why are you not even speaking about this? And what are your thoughts on this? And I told myself, you know what, even answering the questions and also being at home and contemplating, introspecting as well, I realized, you know what, no man, this is not right. Maybe that is why there are not many female rappers, or other women in hip-hop, people that are females that are rapping. It's because of these hardships. They are scared. I mean, if it means now you are being led by a male throughout the process, you are scared. You have to, because we have females that actually have sexual favors to get their albums completed, sexual favors for recording. You know, they don't have money. Someone says, come through at the studio, we're going to record, we're going to do this. But now the question is, what are you going to give that person in return? Do you understand? So for me, it was like, you know what, no. We need to have female rappers. We need to have women standing up and saying, you know what, we are doing this, and we are not going to fear. We are not going to fear, but we are going to do this. This is where I come in. Because now here are these girls that are growing up wanting to rap, wanting to go to studios, wanting to do visuals, wanting to do music videos. But in all of this, the male is leading this. The male is leading this, and we need to have women. We need to have women that are going to be recording each other, that are going to have studios, that are going to have, they're going to have an impact. We as women can do this alone, not taking away the fact that we do get assistance from our brothers, but we too can do this, because now we are faced with these challenges, and what do we do? What is the root cause, and how we can overcome these challenges? I think that's where Women in Hip Hop came about. After that interview, I started introspecting, and I started realizing, and I started looking around me what I can do for the community, and what can I put in as a Staticflo. So I thought of all these ideas. How about we do a workshop? How about we do this? How about we do that? But now there are restrictions in place. I can't really do all the things I want to do. So I had to narrow it down and say the completion, bringing you Women in Hip Hop. It's going to be the album launch. However, I'm going to bring you Women in Hip Hop. I'm going to bring you somewhat of like a workshop, or a place where women can come together and speak about this. I'm just grateful for the likes of Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But in this state, I used Facebook. I wrote statuses, trying to reach out, trying to find out who are the female rappers currently in Port Elizabeth that are doing it. Who are the female rappers in Port Elizabeth that are killing it? That is where I found TJ, I found AJ, I found Queen Flago, and the likes of Miss J, which we all know and love, and as well as Ulia M, which we also know as Ulia Bona. And for me, that was a solid one. For me, I was like, this is what I want to work with. These are the people that I want to work with.
What up? I'm Ms. J, born and bred in Tata, but based in Port Elizabeth. I'm a DJ, firstly, and everything that is currently or that is happening or has transpired has come from my being a DJ in the arts. I call myself a brand ambassador in that hip hop is what I know. It's where I fell in love with music and sort of understood my identity as a woman in this genre. So
I'm a very versatile person, so I cannot compare myself to other people, but only to me. Also, like growing up in a family of music where my grandmother used to be a choral conductor, including my grandfather.
I don't need your love cause you're shady. I don't need your love cause you phony. You've been holding on to some old beef. I've been running on with some new shit. Said you should've figured out it's to own me. Running with these girls like an OG. Chilling with my baby, Haiti. Yeah, you don't know me. She found me as an angel, but she left me as a devil. Broken hearted in the dark, ain't no crack of light. Sabotaging on my heart, disrespecting on my mind, on my pride. I can't decide, man, I'm stuck between loving you or hating you. Made no sense to stay with you. Fucked around and I paid my dues. Thank the Lord that I made it through. Never thought that I'd lose to you. Coming deep, I was hurting too. Flowing with emotion, not the notion. Hey, I don't need your love, yeah. I don't need your love, yeah. I don't need your love, yeah. Yeah. I don't need your love cause you shady. I don't need your love cause you phony. You've been holding on to some old beef. I've been running on with some new shit. They said you should've figured out it's on me. Running with these girls like an OG. Chilling with my baby, Haiti. Yeah, you don't know me. She used to be my only, always acting like she holy, messing around with my homies, thinking that I wouldn't notice. Hey baby, you left me for a fucks nigga like Jamie. Walking around like I'm paging, roll a blunt cause I'm fading. All these niggas frontin', but I know they hating. Ayy, told you that I loved you, but you left me broken. Hey, when I guess my values, I don't need your loving, babe. Hey, now listen, babe. Look, I don't need your loving, I don't need your vibing, I don't need no trash talk. Looking at instruction, you've been out your fucking, but it's okay, You know what? Yeah, I don't need your loving. Hey, I don't need your love cause you're shady. I don't need your love cause you're phony. You've been holding on to some old beef. I've been running on with some new shit. So you should've figured out it's to own me. Running with these girls like an OG. Chilling with my baby, Haiti. Yeah, you don't know me.
Females are taking a stand, they expanding. As females, what we can do is like stick together, and watch each other grow, help each other grow,
You don't know me. You don't know me.
As a female DJ, I don't like saying that, but as a woman in hip hop, I think the biggest thing is just women in general in every genre is people taking you seriously, getting to have the woman to have a voice to come out there. And I think for me, I've been fortunate in that I do not wait for things to happen to me. I will go out there and create an opportunity for people. But I think the biggest thing is just getting the artists to come getting artists to come and stand up and say we are women in hip hop and fight for that. So as a result, you'll find that, hip hop is not necessarily something that has been celebrated in Port Elizabeth initially, yes, but after a while it sort of dwindled, and which is why I, as a DJ, have found myself moving from hip hop and going towards other genres because I easy. So that's the biggest misconception about it. And as a woman in hip hop, my vision is to just find a way to put this back onto the market and to bring it back and hopefully get people to recognize it the same as they would recognize a Mapiano or a Gqom event.
My name is AJSA, the first lady hip hop in a bay. You know what I do. Struggles in the industry that I've encountered, mainly sexism. Producers, promoters, and even other artists refusing to work with me without getting something in return. Even when I was ready and willing to either pay for production or whatever it was that I needed to be done. I'd love for the industry at large, for the music to be artistry and everything creative that we do to be what speaks the loudest and has the loudest voices. My vision and hope is to bring life to the city of Port Elizabeth and show people that it is possible in the city of PE.
Now we're getting the bag. It's ladies in hip hop, women in hip hop. Now I'm going to talk about us women getting that bag. Let it rip. Everybody at home, I don't want nobody sitting on no couches. Everybody get up. We're about to get the bag. I get a bag, I get a bag. I don't pick it, I tumble it. Man, I get some loud, I get some loud. I don't flip it, I fumble it. Give me a lion, I humble it. Give me a glass with some rum in it. Give me attention, I'm shy, I don't fuck with the fame. Give me money, I'll come on it. You want me to squat? Huh, bitch, you gon' buy me a yacht. You like the way that I pop, so show me the guap. Let's keep making money, don't stop. You call me a loser, but you done with my ride, you a cruiser. Slashing my tires and still taking notes for my life. Such a Mini Cooper. Center stage, one light. I smell like money like I'm Shook Knight. Hey, forgive me for crossing the line. I'm announcing my presence. This is my light in the blazer. Tied up in off-white, but butt in your face, my jeans tight. Take a picture, it lasts longer. Except that I'm moving the picture, that ass tight. Don't make me murder you niggas. I'll be murder you niggas. You talking smack, you don't tell them you hit that. Bitch, I've been curving you niggas. When I never man stop, you lie, told me it's a fast trap. Namhlanje usiyakamthethe isubani ngenxa yetheri yasekapstad. Unixabanisile and left. Now who the bitch in the trap? Now who the bitch in the trap? You asking, now you the bitch in the trap. Hey, xelelo asanda siyahamba. Namhlanje uzangisele number. I'm here to bag some money, not listen to him being smooth and he dingy it amba. I get a bag, I get a bag. I don't pick it, I tumble it. Man, I get some loud, I get some loud. I don't take it, I fumble it. Give me a lion, I humble it. Give me a glass with some rum in it. Give me a pencil, I'll shot. I don't fuck with the bank. Give me money, I'll come on it. You want me to squat? Oh, bitch, you gon' buy me a yacht. You like the way that I pop, so show me the guap. Let's keep making money, don't stop. You call me a loser, but you jump on my ride, you a cruiser. Slash my cows and still taking notes for my life. Such a Mini Cooper. PE, how you feeling? How you feeling? Let's go. Is everybody ready to get the bag? Listen. This is what happened. They say they got it all on lock. I said okay, okay, okay. I said they're doing my nails and hair all day, all day, all day. The feeder, they crying out to me. AJ, AJ, and the bees running us a belly chip. I slay, I slay, I slay. I'm coming forward killing. They say AJ, what you mean? What I mean? I'm there before the cops at the murder scene. Pour it up, blunt it up. I'm barely rocking with my. Don't you try and understand? I'm just something you'll never see. Ungandiqoki azange ngingaxeleli. And now it's my time, they're screaming, I was never ready. Congratulations in order, somebody get the confetti. Look, me and my niggas were too nice. The rest of it rocking that cool ice, with a cool ice, with a cool price. I'm bringing a piece with too nice. Living like we never get old, the lifestyle it never gets old. He was taking my chin pizza, he said I'm fine, I'm like, God, cause you see my wrist cold. I get a bag, I get a bag. I don't take it, I tumble it. I get some loud, I get some loud. I don't pick it, I fumble it. Give me a lion, I humble it. Give me a glass with some rum in it. Give me attention, I'm shy, I don't fuck with they can't give me money, I'll come on it. Thank you so much, you guys have been amazing. Thank you.
Well, milestones accomplishments is definitely having met the people that I have met, worked with the people that I've worked with. I mean, I know the first proper gig that I did, being outside of Central, because I was always in Central. But when you find yourself going to other areas in Port Elizabeth, like the 469 event with Joachim, that was the first event where I was actually out of Central, because there was a lot of events around Central. So to work with someone like Joachim, who's celebrated and who is ambassador in the hip hop, working with Viv Bozak, working with Epic, J-Bucks, I mean all the big names in Eastern Cape hip hop, or Port Elizabeth specifically, I've worked with and have come to become my brothers. So I find that something that is well worth celebrating. And the fact that I was nominated by One Blood Sound to do a Miss J Cypher for someone who's not necessarily an MC, but because they recognize my love for the arts, I was allowed to have something like that. The Blacksmith, which is the Eastern Cape hip hop platform, I mean, I'm representing them today. They celebrated me. I mean, 2017, I made a top EC hip hop moves in the Eastern Cape, and I think that was great. Sam Jam Sessions, my baby, definitely something to celebrate. And yes, just working with people also like Staticflo. I mean, I've always wanted to work with Staticflo. We started this whole thing together. I mean, she was there, I was there, and now 8 years later we are here and talking women in hip hop. So definitely something worth celebrating.
Pila Mali, aka Miss P, aka Queen Flago, aka Money Life. Flago meaning is like an acronym. It means feeling lit and gorgeous. You know, I would struggle studio time. Gents wouldn't take me seriously. You know, they would actually want to take advantage of me before actually helping me. Struggles also in the game is where people don't really want to pay us. My vision would be to open up a production company based in my city.
Let's get it. Whoa. Hey.
Oh yeah. Just get refuge.
Let's get it. Hey.
Baby ngafuna mapinga kemini ndafika ndayisusidaba. Jongi mana ndayhlakaza. Careful what you wish for, mlasekhizi kubi you naksas. Get in the mood and vibe. Maruka pele when I just that lion. Wachinja bafazi, wachinji bobot. Shushan King Flago, you know I go loco, yeah. Really Mandela. Wachinja bafazi, wachinji bobot.
At home,
Mama Mandela. Wachinja bafazi, wachinji bobot. Nangene came in the spaceship, I faced it. 50 sauce and needs every day, you know I lace it. Tamanj, mama, fever, power. Go get it on my ego, yes, it took no disaster. Dreams of getting it all, push up in a panda. Pume by know that it's hard to get the zaga. Bafuna see where got the samu pin. Mami sakla samu, mami please. Lile ningo ishi, dad the trouble. It's Kukugazi, Africa in no jungle. Miriam Makeba, Wachinda Bafazi, Wachindi Bobot. This fundi still, let's a pin. You were activist, first lady still, you know Samu. 17 months couldn't break you still. They out just shooting to kill.
Hey.
Winnie Mandela, Wachinda Bafazi, Wachindi Bobot.
Sing with me at home.
Mama Mandela, Wachinda Bafazi, Wachindi Bobot. Your rap game is like a trap game in general. So switching lanes, fighting for the same chase. Girls putting extra booty pounds for the same stare. They killing kids every day, I got slamming everywhere. Ubuntu bupi mara maspile. Oprah Winfrey school futhi maspile. Mona Leti pando English cheese. Masfundi sena bandwana, let them live. Wachinda bafazi, wachindi bogot. Spaga mazonge, I'm never alone. Spingless trailing the clear mamo. Sister Yango Chikara house to a home. Strenzek bemnandi siselu promote. Masbamba ne natire never on low. Nati mastates ballet ne beton. Senses quasi your next generation. Afuna mapiri kemini ndafika ndayisusidaba. Jongi mana ndayhlakaza. Careful what you wish for, mlasekhizi kubi you naksas. Get in the mood and vibe. Maruka pele when I just that line. Wachinja bafazi, wachinji bobot. Shushan King Flago, you know I go low. yeah. Winnie Mandela. Watching the Bafazi, watching the Bogo.
Sing with me at
Mama
home.
Mandela. Watching the Bafazi, watching the Bogo.
Sing.
Winnie Mandela. Watching the Bafazi, watching the Bogo.
Sing.
Mama Mandela. Watching the Bafazi, watching the Bogo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I guess the event was a success for me. The virtual event was a success. I mean, it was perfect. It was brilliant. It was amazing. Everyone killed it. I mean, the performers, everyone literally put their blood, sweat, and tears onto it. I mean, I performed. I did my songs from the completion.
It is still the Staticflo, the completion, Women in Hip-Hop Volume 2. And up next, she's going to kill me for calling her this, but I'm going to go ahead anyway. The Queen Mother herself. Nantoke, she's like, tens about mother. Exactly. Mother. Mama. Mama. Okay, up next we have Staticflo for set. Static Flow. FLO, stop writing her name as FLOW. Stop it. Staticflo. Sanitize, baby. Let's go. Greetings to you all. It's Staticflo. Let's go. Mandela Bay featuring Reason.
Yo, this is the part where I sing about the title. Truth be told, I'd rather have it entitled. Emotions entitled, giving you my Bible. Scripts and thoughts of vague, it's my reciting. Laughing at raging havoc, you're bringing fire. Heaven, your time is past, so big you inspire. And every time I look around at the life you build, life you stay, hey yo, the life you scared. Grounded and rooted is that not city soul. Taught and brought up with tough and love and rock south. Culture captivated, hustle many, be your number one. Yeah, but you my number one, be you my number one. Could never drift away from you, could never drift away from you. More than the lie, talk and think, cause I be drawn straight to you like watching clouds of floor. Tingles down my spine, hey, that's what my bae does. You make me feel some way, hey, you make me feel some type of way, hey, you make me live a life at base. So baby, if I met, hey, listen to me when I say you're my bae. Hey, you make me feel some type of way, hey, you make me live a life at base. So baby, if I met, listen to me when I say you're my bae. Yo, life can be prickly with needles along the way. When you're being designer, you can't expect to literally and lose to continue mentally, and that's the best of me. So get in the best of me, you're back to front, you know the rest of me. And though I say it, though it's status, yo, backpacking, even traveling off to find a land, making a couple of rands. I know you ain't rich with those hectares of gardens and beaches and streets. Yo, I'm begging you, please, forever stay true, stay real. On my heart, leaving footprints like them Timbs on feet. With you, I'm not even, but I'm living on. Should I be mistaken, love in the field, just ain't his business. He buy lamb on Thursday, feeling I say the kaya lamb. Dark times he brought like globes out of the ceiling. That feeling steady coming through, head. I said you make me feel some type of way. You make me feel some way. Hey, you make me feel some type of way. Hey, you make me feel some life at place. So baby, if I met, hey, listen to me when I say you're my bae. You make me feel some type of way. Hey, you make me live a life at base. So baby, if I met, listen to me when I say, alright, listen, hey.
I hope we live happily ever after. I hope we live into the next chapter, even the math after. Hope it adds up that you matter. Let's just get a chapel and a pastor. I hope we live happily ever after.
I hope you live into the next chapter, living the math after.
Hope it adds up that you matter. Let's just get a chapel and a pastor.
Static, what if I pull the plug with music? Stay on, right on, stay long. She's song, should I really keep on pacing on? At times in rage, a different stage of the got the author originated. Straight away pick, picking scripts and papers. Clones that I'm into sound cyclones. And when my mind die poisonous, I create pythons. My mind is running marathons and shaped like the spins of garden cats. I know that 9 lives keep dying in the street corners. Give me a pat on the back and recognition. In fact, unpredictably, undoubtedly, and purposeful, that's a fact. I'm showing blaze up these two-edged swords just for you to understand my bloody words. I'm chanting, reciting, steady contemplating. Reason to spit some godly scripts, you know, ting. Sick beat, backing me up, I clock out. Hey, yo, Jimmy Jack to lift me sparrow high. Yeah, yeah. All right. Yo, that song I did with Reason, Mandela Bay, simply stating the person that you love and the city that I come from, which is Mandela Bay. Live, recorded, written, live on studio and recorded with Reason and Instro. One Blood Festival, or One Blood rather. Shout out to you for that one. Yeah. Are you guys still good? Yeah. It is what it is. All right. You know what, ne? Doing the completion, bekunzima, like seriously, bekunzima. To combine all these 15 solid tracks for you guys to listen and to know what the Staticflo is about, it was seriously difficult. I mean, having come from PE, doing all these songs and not being able to put them out, having moved to Cape Town, meeting other producers to assist me. I mean, yo, guys, do you guys know in back? Answers? Literally, guys, you stand, it's just shacks everywhere. Literally had to go from, trying to find your way to go record. There was one producer, one beat maker that was seriously dope, guys. I wanted to go to that guy, regardless of the circumstances. I went there. So it was just difficult. But at the end of the day, I think we need to just endure and just put our energy there to make sure that the project gets completed in the way that you want it to be completed. I want to go to the next song, Staticflo. Let's go. So ndafike by, I met Azi and we did Pillows. I wrote this song, but I was like, let me put a song stress on it. To Amioli from Utineg, she killed it. And I recorded, it was like, nah, music is, like singing is not my thing. Yeah, but without any further ado, Pillows featuring Amioli. Let's go. Yeah. I don't know if it's me or it's a bit low. Hey, let's go. I say they see you on TV, now they wanna talk about you. They say they really know you, it don't work like that. Tell them you don't know them, same way they didn't know you. Let's go. Hey, I don't know you, same way you didn't know me. They be sleeping on you like pillows, I don't know you. Hey, let's go. And it's don't know, guys, but I don't know you, same way you didn't know me. You be sleeping on me like, let's go. I don't know you. Hey, let's go. Hey. Shit, they be talking about you, ain't no cocoon, I see me fly. I'm flyer than every mom around me. Let's cut to the chase, my sleeve got a race. Matter of facts, I'm the elected presidency injected, spitting facts, I'm killing tracks. You a dead beat, you can't compete. My circle being smaller, being bold, hustling gold. Spit sick bars, concrete brick bars, I've been told. Never a stranger, but a parasite that's chilling on your left chest side. Word, made of one, it was an honor from picking dresses into a boxing ring, opposite sides. We on corner to corner. I made stars, they got stars. I showed the lines, you're a broke man. I said no, but I'm such a bull, but I'm so proud. I'm Staticflo, picture perfect. Mirror, memorable, but who's the dopest of them all? Hey, you're from a zero to a hero. My circle twice the size, money on the rise. I'm out of here, but who they day ones? Hey, picture a skeleton, I'm born me flesh. Slowly but surely, man, I'm getting fresh. With every rhyme I roll, with every show I wait. Not so bliss, man, I'm getting fresh. With every step that I took. Hey, with every grind that I did. Ground rock deeper, ran faster. So when I'm ripping, real better eating, making a killing, feeling deep. Hey, yo, feeling fresh. Double impacting, fundamental, I'm done. Hey, I got cutthroat words. You on your final destination. Don't stand in my way. Rip my chest, you'll tie me down, you'll pluck my spirit, tear my heart, burn my flesh. Look left to right, look over your shoulder. Now watch me rise.
Hey, I'm gonna rise, guys. I'm gonna rise. Let's go. See you on TV. Now they wanna talk about you. Hey, it don't work like that. Let's go. Same way they didn't know you. Hey, yo. Hey, but it don't work like that. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go, tell them I don't know you. Same way you didn't know me. Cause they sleeping on you like pillows, pillows. I don't know you. Same way you didn't know me. Hey, y'all don't understand, yeah? I said I don't know you. Same way you didn't know me. They be sleeping on me like. That's what Vuka guys, they're gonna say they know you. When you guys blow up, they're gonna say they know you. But you know what? Yeah. Yeah, man, it's been real. Staticflo. Thank you so much.
And I remembered during my set, you must also remember now two things. We are faced with the COVID-19 and we are also faced with load shedding. I performed my songs. Things were going smoothly, perfect. We were happy, jolly. I mean, it's hip hop. It's our home, basically. Just when I was about to finish, or rather go on to my last track, load shedding. Load shedding. So yeah, it cut us off.
This is the war zone. We need to take our full lovers up. Look to the sky, look to the most high. We need to take.
But at the end of the day, I mean, I can't complain. I mean, if indo is our bankulu, you always have your glitches, you always have your hiccups. I mean, for me, I just feel like God is with me and with us. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think the whole idea and the whole vision, you understand what I'm saying? I'm just happy. I'm just glad. Right now, I am complete. You understand? So, yeah, I guess load shedding cut us off.
What I'm thinking right now is that God is wonderful. Reason being, we've been having all these struggles. You know, COVID-19 regulations, and you also know load shedding just hit us. But you know what? We are here, we are standing, and we are conquering, because we are more than conquerors at the end of the day. I salute you guys for watching this, and I salute you guys for standing for everyone that is part of this initiative. And I want to say to you, continue doing what you do, because we are only going higher than this. We're only going higher than this. Guys, women in hip hop. Women in hip hop. We say women in hip hop. Women in hip hop. We say women in hip hop. Women in hip hop. Yeah, Staticflo is grateful. And at the end of the day, we know why we are here, why we're doing this. Shout out to Chris Solution and the team. Shout out to Leah M. Shout out to TJ. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to Miss J. I don't know, but you guys are the J. I want to rock there. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Ed. Shout out, guys. Shout out. I'm truly grateful. Shout out to Don Hood. Shout out to Timber Skills. Shout out to Staticflo. Shout out to Aliyah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yo, it's your girl Staticflo. That's her name. Gangnam City Empress. Tell him. It is what it is. Yeah, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen. I don't give love, brother.
It goes 5, 4, 3, 2. Now put your tools up. Peace to these MCs for these real raps. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2. Now put your tools up. Peace to these MCs for this real raps. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2. Now put your tools up. Peace to these MCs for this real raps. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2. Now put your tools up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now put your tools up. I rock raps cause I rap for a reason. Reason for raps, rap to so I represent that omnipotent and that magnificent. Yo, it's the God in me and I check this lyrical season. I tend to handle my heart on a silver platter. Mark in my hand and speak my heart like it don't matter. Never underestimate your God-given talent.